guys, welcome to the first episode of
Kurabeyo, the comparison show. Yeah.
Where we pick one topic related to life in Japan.
and make a comparison and find out which is the best.
I'm Sena,
And I'm Zen.
and today we're going to be talking about where is the best place to learn Japanese. And so without further ado, today's Kurabeyo topic is...
Japanese language school versus university.
And you actually studied at both, right?
Yep. First at the language school, which is where we met.
Yeah.
And then now I'm studying at the university.
Yeah, and since you know so much Japanese, you've been studying it for so long, do you think you could give us like a cute little, jiko shokai, little self-introduction?
Yeah, I think I can do that. はじめまして、ゼンです。21歳でマレーシアから来ました。で、大学生でバリスタもやってます。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
And now it's your turn.
That's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. はじめまして、セナです。21歳でカナダ出身です。今、文化服装学園っていうファッション学校で勉強してます。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
Alright, so now that we've got the self-introductions out of the way, let's jump right into today's topic. And the first point we're going to be talking about is the difference between learning styles. So for me personally, when I was in Japanese language school, I thought it was quite intensive. The way we learned was really intense. We had 3.5 hours where we were basically studying the whole time. We had breaks in between, but I mean, it was pretty intensive. And the good thing about that though is that when we finished, then we had tons of free time to be able to like hang out with friends or do part-time jobs, etc.
That's true. I think the biggest difference in terms of a learning style is that in university, you get to choose your own classes and levels. It might be confusing if you don't really know what level you're in, but then, I mean, it's your freedom. So, and also one good thing in university is that there's a lot of presentations and this group discussions.
Right.
Yeah, so like you get the chance to speak up and learn a lot from there.
When we were in Japanese language school, we didn't really have that many presentations.
Yeah,
we had a bit of like group discussions, but I think like mostly it was exam based. So we did a lot of exams. I had a lot of kanji tests.
Yeah.
But it was good. I mean, in the end we ended up
Yeah, you're
doing well.
motivated.
Yeah.
In university, we do have a placement test. I mean, it's also just a guideline, okay, this is your level, but it's your freedom to take a higher level, or if you think you're not good enough, then you can go on like a lower level. In Japanese school, we weren't like, we couldn't pick our own levels. We were assigned to classes.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're anxious about like which level of Japanese you are, you're not really sure like how much Japanese you know yet, of course language school in that case would be the best option because then they can just place you based on the test.
Yeah, that's true.
Awesome. So moving on to the next topic. The next topic is classmates and teachers, which I would say personally is like the most important thing because it makes the experience, right?
Yep.
So, what was your personal experience when it comes to university?
So I have different teachers for different Japanese classes. So let's say I'm taking 5 classes. So I have 5 different teachers, which I think is pretty interesting because different teachers have different styles and you get to choose what suits you best.
Right. Whereas in Japanese language school, you have like about maybe 2 to 3 depending on the school and depending on your level as well. And basically they switch between days. So like maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll have a specific teacher, and then like Thursday and Friday, you'll have a different teacher. And it's that teacher for the entire day, and then that set of teachers for like 3 months.
Yeah.
So really, if you have a teacher that you don't like, I mean, maybe maybe you'll get a better one the next semester, but for the most part, you're pretty much like stuck with the same teachers for at least 3 months.
Yeah, so like the people I met in Japanese school and in university is pretty different.
Yeah, like in Japanese school, you have more like foreign friends, right?
That's true.
Whereas I'm guessing like in university, you probably have more like Japanese friends, right?
Yeah, that's true. But then I also feel that in Japanese school, you get to like make more sustainable friendships. I mean, this is personal, but because for us, like we met like 3 years ago and we're still friends.
Yeah.
And also like in a language school, you spend more time together with your classmates, because like the whole semester you're like in the same class.
Right.
Whereas in university, you only see your classmates like once a week or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like in language school, we used to have like school trips. You remember?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, and those school trips are like they kind of strengthen bond.
That's true. Yeah.
So like between teachers and like classmates. So I really like it.
Yeah, and I think they do that on purpose so that like
true.
you feel comfortable when you first move to Japan, and so that you can get a chance to interact with people and also like see Japan and experience Japan as well, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean language school field trips were always super fun. I love them.
But overall, I think it's a different experience, whether like a language school or a university, depending on what you want to study and just what courses you want to take.
Yeah, and it also depends on like the length of time that you want to be in Japan, if you want to be here for a short amount of time versus a long amount of time, etc.
It's Kurabeyo time.
Exactly. After this long debate, this long conversation, which one would you pick then?
Okay, for me, I think I would go for the language school.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think that I learned a lot through my times in Japanese school. I think it's more intense, but it's also, more useful, I would say.
Right.
So, yeah, I never regret it.
I think I would pick the exact same too. I think I loved my language school experience, and I studied in language school for 2 years, which was really long. I didn't plan to study for that long, but I'm really glad that I did because I learned so much Japanese.
Yeah.
And I feel like, especially within the first couple of months when I just arrived in Japan, I really needed to learn fast. And it was a great opportunity to just kind of like learn in an intensive setting and to just like pick up a lot of Japanese. So
Yeah, that's true.
language school for me. I pick language school.
Yeah.
That reminds me, so for every episode, we're actually going to be teaching you guys one new Japanese word. And so today's word of the day is
Kuraberu.
which means to compare.
So if Kuraberu means compare, what does Kurabeyo mean?
Kurabeyo, the name of our show, actually means let's compare. So if you take out the ru and you add yo at the end, then you get let's.
Let's what?
Let's whatever.
Okay, so if we want to say let's eat, so how do we say it?
So eat is taberu. So if you get rid of the ru and you put in yo, you say tabeyo.
Tabeyo.
Tabeyo, that's
Okay.
let's eat.
Now you learned something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so thank you for watching, and leave us a comment and let us know what you want us to compare in the future episode.
And also don't forget to join the Moto Japan fam, aka the Moja fam, by clicking the subscribe button, and also make sure to leave us a like to let us know that you like this video.
Until then, we'll see you in the next episode of Kurabeyo.
The comparison show.
Bye! はじめまして、ゼンです。
Why are you so high?
I know!
Oh, we got this. We've got that out of the way. The next and final last thing.
Sorry, I did a cough. Yeah, until then, we'll see you in the next Kurabeyo series.